The Tale of Pocahontas, Bridging Two Worlds. Hello, dreamers! Welcome back to Dandelion Daydreams. Today, we're traveling back in time to hear the story of a brave and kind young woman whose wisdom and courage brought two worlds together. It's the tale of Pocahontas. So, settle in and let your imagination take you on this incredible journey. Once upon a time, in the lush forests of what we now call Virginia, there lived a young woman named Pocahontas. She was the spirited daughter of Chief Powhatan, leader of the Powhatan people. Pocahontas loved to explore the rivers and woods, feeling deeply connected to the land and all its creatures. One day, across the vast ocean, English settlers arrived on the shores of her homeland. Among them was a brave but curious man named John Smith. The settlers began to build a colony, but they didn't understand the ways of the Powhatan people or the land they had come to. Tensions between the two groups began to grow. Pocahontas watched from the trees, wondering about these newcomers. Her curiosity and kind heart led her to secretly visit their settlement. It was there that she met John Smith. At first, they didn't understand each other's words, but over time, they began to share stories and learn about each other's worlds. As their friendship grew, Pocahontas showed John the beauty of her homeland. She taught him how to listen to the whisper of the wind, the song of the rivers, and the wisdom of the earth. John, in turn, shared tales of his life in England, and Pocahontas began to see that while their worlds were different, they weren't so far apart in spirit. Meanwhile, back at the Powhatan village, her father grew worried. He believed the settlers were a threat to their way of life. At the same time, the settlers viewed the Powhatan people with suspicion. One day, John Smith was captured by Powhatan's warriors and brought before the chief. As tensions reached their peak, Pocahontas stepped forward. She pleaded for her father to show mercy, arguing that understanding and peace were stronger than fear and war. Moved by his daughter's courage, Chief Powhatan released John Smith. This act began to build a fragile bridge of peace between the settlers and the Powhatan people. Pocahontas became a symbol of hope, visiting the settlers often to bring food and messages of goodwill. But peace was delicate, and challenges remained. When John Smith was injured in an accident, he returned to England, leaving Pocahontas heartbroken. Yet, she continued her efforts to bring harmony between the two worlds. Years later, Pocahontas traveled to England herself, representing her people and their hopes for peace. There, she was welcomed with admiration and respect, a living testament to the power of understanding and compassion. Though Pocahontas' life was short, her story has lived on for centuries, inspiring people around the world. Her bravery, wisdom, and belief in the goodness of others remind us that even in the face of great challenges, kindness and courage can build bridges that connect us all. And that, dreamers, is the story of Pocahontas, a tale of courage, friendship, and the power of understanding. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more inspiring adventures from Dandelion Daydreams. Keep dreaming, dreamers, and let's meet again on our next journey into the magic of storytelling.